Hello, everybody. Funny Bone here. I got a couple of things to talk about today. Been reading up a little bit. I saw where Donald Trump had to be drugged into court. They had to drag him into court. Him kicking and begging and pleading and all that, having a temper tantrum. That's just the beginning, bro. I tried to tell you. And I see what reports say that he's got rid of Elena Hopper. A little bit too late, Trump. She already messed you up. Talking stuff that she shouldn't have been talking. Everybody got the First Amendment, and most everybody agree with y'all and all that kind of stuff. See, Donald Trump, she was at the stage you was at first, running her mouth, doing threats and all that kind of stuff, saying stuff they shouldn't have been saying. She at that stage now. You was at that stage about 4, 5, 6 months ago, threatening the people, threatening the clerk, the judges, and all that stuff, talking about them on social media. You doing all that stuff, and not one bit of it mattered in court. See, that's what the thing is. Stuff he say in social media, that's not what's happening in court. Because in court, he getting his butt whipped already. And if anybody don't agree with that, you must not be watching. You must be one of them super loyal MAGA people. You got to be. Marjorie Jones trying to be loyal, got kicked out of the resort. They didn't want her there because that when they did that riot, because that's all it was, because of insurrection. They plans with that got publicized. On the 3rd anniversary, they was going to celebrate that. Donald Trump and all of them going to celebrate that. Do y'all hear what I'm telling you? They was going to celebrate the 3rd anniversary of that. Like that was something in history. Like that was a war that they accomplished in history. And y'all need to look it up. Some of those people that did the insurrection. Judge Chuskins, she ain't been playing with them, bro. They've been getting some stiff sentences. I'm talking about 15, 17 years and stuff like that. Yeah. Y'all need to look this stuff up. Instead of listening at Donald Trump, y'all need to look some of this stuff up. I'm telling you, it's getting ready to be bad for Mr. Trump. Really bad. It's already bad. He kicking and screaming, don't want to go into court. You got a lot of more. Oh, I was talking to my mom yesterday, and I had told her a few months back, I said, Mom, all that stuff that Donald Trump is saying about Joe Biden, that stuff he's done. I guarantee you. That's why the documents he didn't want to turn in, incriminating. Don't take a genius to figure this out. Incriminating. And then some of the documents he don't have that he probably sold or he let people copy them, keep them, whatever he did with them. That was against the law. So, y'all, they celebrated their little anniversary. And they proud of it. Let me tell you something, how sick these people are. They are proud of that. They're proud. To go in there and break the law and put people's lives in danger. All because that's what Donald Trump wanted. He didn't want to transfer power to Stan, so he tried to halt it. That's a crime. So he's in the predicament he's in for a reason. Nobody picked out Donald Trump out of the air just to charge him for some of this vile stuff he's done. This stuff is very real. Nobody's no conspiracy. They got facts. That's why they indicted him. And when it goes through the process of court of law, and when they convict him, it'll be all over with, because in March, I know 99% chance he's going to be convicted. He's going to be convicted. All the judges that he talked about, slammed and all that stuff, trying to make jokes up there, and he the one up there smelling like a 2-day-old hog pen. It's documented that he smells really bad. That's why people get away from him. That's why you see people be all around it, then all of a sudden you see them scatter out, back up from it. He smells horrible. That's documented. But where he's going, that don't even smell horrible than Donald Trump. Where he's going. So I don't think he's gonna have to worry about no smell too much longer. Because he'll have all kinds of different smells that he's gonna have to get familiar with. One smell he's gonna have to get familiar with if he ain't locked up in solitary confinement. One smell he better get used to is smelling his own damn blood. Because if he ain't in solitary confinement, I'm telling y'all, they are gonna beat the living hell, heaven, earth, whatever Donald Trump got in him, they're gonna beat it out of him in prison. Unless he go to ADX Florence, and that ain't gonna be no paradise. Unless he go to a maximum security prison like that, and he will, because he's gonna be labeled a traitor and all that stuff. All this stuff Donald Trump's done, he's gonna be labeled really bad. I told y'all a couple videos ago. He's gonna be labeled really bad. He already labeled as that, traitor and everything else. He already labeled as that. He ain't even been convicted yet. Now you can imagine how it's gonna be once he get convicted. They're not gonna have no empathy, no pity, no sorrow on Donald Trump. I'm telling y'all that. They're not gonna. Nor should they. Nor should they. All the stuff that he's done, he deserves every bit of punishment that's gonna come his way. And it's coming. It's coming, y'all. I'm telling you. Donald Trump, he's got it, like I told y'all, he got an inkling. He's got an inkling now. And he get a bigger inkling every single day. Because like I told y'all, everything he's trying is gonna fail. He's not gonna be successful at nothing. The Supreme Court is not gonna stop nothing. They are not gonna stop the process. Colorado and Maine done started the chain process, and all the other states are eventually gonna follow suit. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen in the next few months. I guarantee you. I'll be the most surprised man on earth if it don't happen. I'm telling you, Jack Smith is one step ahead of Donald Trump at every single turn. Jack Smith is on the money. My hat's off to Jack Smith. Because he's not intimidated one bit. 1% intimidated by Donald Trump at all. Because number one, he knows he's responsible for getting Donald Trump the treatment that he's deserving. And he's going to do it. He's already doing it. He's already a step ahead of Donald Trump every turn. Every turn. So, I just, the justice system sometimes is slow. Sometimes don't even work. You've seen where innocent people have went to prison, later to be determined by DNA and all that stuff that they really was not the one that was guilty. You've seen that. But this won't be one of those cases, because Donald Trump is not going to be wrongly accused. It ain't going to come down to no DNA. They got all the evidence that they need. All the evidence that they need. And like I said, I told my mom a couple months ago, Donald Trump had ties to Russia, China. He come to find out he was getting money from all of them. He was not supposed to do that. Our president ain't supposed to take no funds from no foreign country, no nothing. He broke that. He accused Joe Biden of that in one of his rallies. No, come to find out, Joe Biden ain't did none of that. Donald Trump the one done it. So Jack Smith gonna have some more stuff to charge him with. Some more stuff. So, man, like I said, I just cannot make this stuff up. When I read it, I go back and read the story and all that stuff. Then I watch the show, The Midas Touch. I watch those guys. I watch the legal aspect of it, because that's all what's going to count in court, the legal stuff, not that bull that he spew out in his rallies. So, in reality, court of law, and the Constitution, Donald Trump losing all phases. I told y'all, the first thing, he was going to lose his money. And that's just the beginning. You think Letitia James is done? No. That was just the financial part of it. She is going to help to put Donald Trump in prison. You think Phony Willis ain't consorting with her? You think all the rest of them ain't going to consort with her? You think that it's not going to start from New York, the place where he made famous that he bribed, cheated, and stole? Because that's all come in and do. Lie, cheat, and steal. That's what they do everything for. Either one of those three. They do it to steal. I'm telling you. My mom told me there's no honor amongst thieves. And I told her a long time ago, that's true. Ain't no honor amongst thieves. But I told her it ain't no honor amongst greed either. If you and all your buddies is greedy, that's not gonna work out. Because if you bring your half and then they want you to bring 60% of yours and they only bring 40% of yours, sooner or later that's not gonna work. That's what I'm saying. It ain't no honor amongst greed or thieves. Because thieves are greedy. My mom say you're right. Absolutely. And that's all this is. And I'm gonna tell you, another person's finna go to prison. I'd be shocked if they don't. And finna disgrace the NFL. I saw this story a little while ago, and I just saw it again. So they probably done figured out how much they defrauded the state of Mississippi and the welfare system that some of the poorest people in the country need the aid. And he is NFL quarterback, former NFL quarterback, and he take part in stealing $77 million from the welfare system in Mississippi. Brett Favre. I always knew something shaky about Brett Favre. I never did like Green Bay. I didn't like him when he went to the Vikings and he was throwing to Randy Moss. I didn't even like him then, but I liked Randy Moss. Randy Moss was one of my all-time favorite players. But Brett Favre throwing to him, I used to like the catches. I didn't like the thrower, period. But he did that to help build a volleyball stadium for his daughter, which was in college at the time. Don't matter why he done it. No matter what his motivation was. The underlying part of it is greed. He put some of the money in his pocket, or a lot of it. I don't know no volleyball stadium worth no $77 million. I don't. If y'all do, let me know. Hit me out. Because I don't. And Mississippi won't either. Because Brett Favre stole the money to get that done. And I guarantee you that's going to be tore down. Because it was funded illegally. That's going to have to be tore down. So, Brett Favre, you finna be in trouble too. You already in trouble. They done figured out $77 million. You had enough money to just have the stadium built. You had it wrote off a tax. You had enough money to do that. Why wouldn't you? Because see, it's just greedy. Just greedy. That's all it is. Just greedy. So, Mr. Favre, you'll be in court before it's over. You'll be in court with your high-priced lawyers and all that stuff, and they're gonna be looking at them figures like, oh my God. Because I heard last time you asked, could you pay it back? Could you pay some of it back? Hell no. They don't even want it back. The fact that you stole it, that's the crime right there. You gotta pay it back. You're gonna pay it back eventually, yeah. Not money-wise, no. You're gonna pay it back with time. You're gonna pay that back with time. Just past Mario. Yeah. You finna pay for it, okay. You gonna pay for it, all right. Not with no money. Not monetarily, you're not. But your freedom, yeah. You're gonna pay for it with that. That's too high of a number to let you skate by with that. you got to go to jail. You got to go to prison. And whoever else conspired with you, they going with you. So, man, what this country coming to, y'all? It's just exposing the corrupt, greedy people. That's all it is. They always been here. They always been here, and they always gonna be here. Always gonna be evil and greedy here, cause you got evil and greedy people. So it's gonna be here. But I'm glad that they doing what they're supposed to do with people like that. Yeah, you earn your time. Now go do it, cause that's what's gonna happen. You earn your time, so go do it. It is what it is. But y'all, ain't gonna hold y'all long. I just wanted to talk about Mr. Brett Favre and Mr. Donald Trump, and just give you two examples of two greedy people that's selfish. That's all there is to it. All it is to it. Selfish. Greedy. So, I'm going to sign off now. I'll probably be back tonight. Me and Mario didn't get the podcast the other night, but I will podcast tonight, even if it's just me. Definitely. So go to Spotify and check out Carnell, Funny Bone Littles, same thing. And you'll hear me on there. But give me some comments on there, how you like it. Because like I said, we're doing a whole lot of different stuff, and it's coming. It's coming soon. So just keep rocking with us. And Funny Bone will be back. Have a blessed day. Love you.